Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Great to have you with us. It's the Chicago Bulls facing Cleveland. Taking a look at Cleveland. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
And anytime you can go up 2-0 in a series, it's not a guarantee, but history tells us that you almost always win. So, huge game here tonight.
Well, I'll take it a step further and say whichever team wins this game will go on to win the series, Steve. It's a bold statement to make, but I'm not afraid of bold statements. I do believe that.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Green, he's in at shooting guard. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. Jimmy Butler is out there with Derrick Rose.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Here is Verejao after the made shot from Green. Verejao passes. Oh!
Look out!
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in the game. I certainly don't remember the last time I saw it.
Oh, yeah, that was just amazing.
Now here's Butler. Launches a three, and it's Rose. This time the assist by Butler. Rose has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Irving against Rose. Love with the screen for Irving. And it's Smith penetrating. Chicago grabs the miss. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Kevin, that game defensively was an absolute nightmare. They went into that building and just got blown out by a very hot team.
Well, they didn't defend those shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it and the arena started rocking and thumping and bumping, things only got worse.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Green. Smith missing again. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
Now, here is Smith after the miss from Green. Irving kicks to LeBron. Pass to Verejao. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Rose kicks to Butler. From deep, Green. That doesn't go either for Green. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving drives in. It's stolen by Green. LeBron against Rose. Pulls up, high post, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's James. The kick out to Irving. Fires from deep. Love, a follow-up jam.
That's how to make your mark on the board, with an emphatic finish.
Oh, Clark, he was savage on that second opportunity.
Yeah, those are the types of possessions that are really demoralizing for a defense, guys.
Here's Gasol. Following the basket by Kevin Love. And Green gets it to go.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Verejao with a screen on Rose. Smith dishes to Verejao. Outside Irving. Puts up the baby hook. And a missed layup.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Butler against Love. Shot from 12. No good.
And it is very dangerous to leave him open like that. Lucky break for the defense that he missed it.
And it's Smith missing.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
They double him with James. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And the three off target. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Here's Irving. An easy 2 points on the layup. Irving's got his first points of the game.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And it's a complete score for the Cavaliers. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. Bird, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Tony Snell subbed in for Derrick Rose. And so here's Cleveland after the miss from Green. Dellavedova kicks to Dang. Out to Shumpert. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Perkins. Off target at the rim.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass. The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
Dellavedova, the pass to Dang. Thompson sets the pick for Dang. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's a good screen. Here's Snell, guarded by Shumpert. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second clock. 16 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Dang with the bucket. Outside, Green. With 1 on the clock. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.
Game 3, Eastern Conference semifinals. LeBron James and the...
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just the start they wanted to this game. Solid offense. They got good ball movement. They established a nice rhythm.
Yeah, not stagnant at all. Free-flowing and fluid at the offensive end.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Green, he's in at point guard. Taj Gibson is out there with Bird. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Snell in at the shooting guard position. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Yes, gentlemen. D, in their last game against the Cavaliers, stepped up to deliver. He ended with 11 points, and he was able to dish out a few helpers to teammates as well. With a game like he had, there weren't a lot of things you could point to where he went wrong.
All right, Doris, thanks. That really was a spectacular game for him, even by Steve his standards.
Well, those are pretty high standards ordinarily. We'll see how much it carries over. It's not a performance that will be easy to repeat.
But you like to have that in your arsenal and on your resume so you can call on it the next time you get out on the court. So I think it'll serve him better than it won't.
And Thompson kicks to Dang. Misses the 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Love checked in for Perkins. James comes in for Luol Deng. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Butler comes in for Bird. Sessions checked in for Tony Snell. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Green. Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Irving kicks to Smith. Love with the screen on Sessions. Thompson dishes to LeBron. And a miss there on the triple. Chicago leading. Butler on the way. Kicks it to Sessions. Tries a 3. Love.
I let my friend walk.
Love grabs the board.
2K15. Yeah. Oh, NBA.
Love's got rebound. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
Gentlemen, all over.
Yeah. I got the same games you when you came last time.
All right, we got a few things to cover before the second half. This isn't a game.
And we welcome you back here to the
I
broadcast.
don't got no
of the
money for
Eastern
that.
Conference
And plus the
semifinals.
games that I download, they
Talk
not
about great
like
numbers for
whole
Green.
games,
He had
and
17
they not
points,
up to
and he
date
was able
games.
to come up with 1 steal too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark.
They not
He's
whole
disrupting
games, like they not the full
offense,
game, and they not up to date.
passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
The 2 stars, LeBron and Love, at the 3 and the 4.
You can't download
Kyrie
full
Irving
games.
is out there with Smith, and it's Varejao in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5.
You gotta pay
Cleveland
for
right
it.
now.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with
Oh,
the
you
big
said-
fellas.
And that one's good.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
No,
Irving passes to Varejao.
I'm in the middle of a game.
Irving attacking. These players can flat
There wasn't no
shoot
games
the
on there that I
rock.
wanted.
The leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters.
It wasn't no games on there that I wanted. Like it's like they
He's
all.
having so much success from the three-point line in the playoffs. Just seems like he's
That's on the
thriving under
boring.
And he makes the first.
It's a RPG game.